You know what? We're going with it. Welcome back to former LD man playing Elden Ring part. Oh, getting close to 90. We are edging close to 90. I wasn't planning on recording this part of the video. I thought I was just going to talk to a guy. But then he started talking to me. And everybody just wants to talk to Putch. I feel like the prettiest girl at the prom. Just all the boys wanted to talk to me. So hopefully I didn't lose the conversation option. We'll see. We did not. There you are.
A great rune and had your audience.
I guess we did.
With the two fingers.
What?
At the round table home.
Are these not? These are not complete sentences.
Was your impression?
They didn't seem right. They're magnificent. You know, I don't think they seemed right. They were a little stinky, a little hairy, a little bit of mold on them. I thought they'd be a little bit more well-groomed. Like, look at Pudge. Look how well-groomed he is. I don't know what's happening and why he's not getting his double. Maybe he just doesn't have the ability to grow anything but a mustache.
Aha.
Aha.
Your intuition serves you well.
Well,
My
thanks.
doubts had been piling up.
Oh, had they?
See.
Okay.
The words of the two fingers cannot be trusted.
Well, can they speak, though?
Truly, naught but rambling, senile delusion.
Well, yeah.
I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the two fingers were corrupted. Their guidance.
I mean, they were wrong, so maybe this guy's right.
Even worse, the fingers harbor no love for our kind.
Humans?
That's the part that irks the most.
I need to start using the word irk in my daily lexicon more often. It's such a strong, potent word.
Oh, I have a gift.
Yeah, give me
for
some
you.
bloody fingers thanks
Something
to mucus
fit
broths.
Only for the wise.
Don't give it to me then. Hey, 5 festering bloody fingers. I thought I had plenty of these.
A means for circumventing the draw of the two fingers.
Okay.
Give it a try, won't you?
Sure.
And if it please you, may we meet again.
Okay.
I've high hopes for you, my lambkin.
Lambkin. That's awfully close to lumpkin, my friend. Don't call me a lumpkin. Using festering bloody finger to attempt to invade the world of another player. The multiplayer session will begin once the invasion succeeds. You will take the role of an invader, the bloody finger, and your objective is to defeat the host of fingers of that world. If you stray too far from the host of fingers, the compass at the top of the screen points in their direction. Okay.
Be sure to try that finger I gave
Wait, do I
you.
eat it?
There's no reason to dither. The
Don't
tarnished was
fucking
spurned
rush
by
me.
grace, forsaken by the two fingers. And now they ask you to mend their crumbling world? Your loyalties are misplaced.
I didn't
with
say
them.
I had loyalties to them. You're putting words in my mouth.
Be sure to try that
Yeah.
finger.
Okay, yeah, shut up. Okay, I'm gonna go try that finger he gave me, you dick. Oh, also, I went and I looked at the dragon, Church of Dragon Communion. I wasn't sure what skill to get because I only had 3 dragon hearts, and I feel like I should hold on to them just for a second because I don't have that much intellect, so I can't use them anyway. So maybe I'll hold on to them until I start punching up my intelligence a little bit, because then that will give me a little bit better idea of which kind of skills I can use. So I'll be back. I'm gonna go. I'll be back. Okay, now that I have Uncle Fester's Looks like a great battle has been fought. And that the ramparts have been... Ooh, parted. Hi. One of those big, mean machines. Wow, that's cool. It's an awesome vista shot, especially with the go away, with the windmill off there in the distance, and the really nice environment art, horizon art. Okay, so these are the Erdtree people fighting the Adeptus Mechanicus. No, these things were... The first time I encountered one of those things was in Lernia. So these are the Lernians? Okay. It's a little loot and run. I don't, I'm sure I can get a decent amount of runes from fighting these things, but it doesn't seem like it's worth my time. It's a risk-reward calculation, and the risk to me and my well-being is great, and the reward not so. Not so great. Damn, more? No. Is that here? Is that part of this plateau? No, that's part of place that I've already been. Not Castle Morn. Also not where you fight whatever her name is. Ooh. Cool. Wait, no, isn't Mount Gelnir where I find the Giant's Flame? What is going on? Why did I get dishorsed? Who dehorsed me? What's going on? Quit horsing around, game. I need to know why you did that. Okay, of course. Oh, fuck. Anastasia, good timing. You're a tarnished eater. Wow. Wow. How many tarnished have been eaten by her? They must have been bitches. A sacred butchering knife. What do we got here? It's a great axe. Oh, a huge carving knife made to cleanly butcher the human body. Signature weapon of the ogress Anastasia, known to have eaten countless tarnish while disguised as a finger maiden. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. Restores a very small amount of HP when it squarely strikes an enemy. Cool. Okay. Neat. Why are you here? Besides just facing and spacing. Golden Vow. Wah. Incantations is an... What is it? An Erdtree? Incantation of the Erdtree worship. Okay. Blessing of the Erdtree and blessings. Increases attack power and defense for the caster and nearby allies. Hold to continue praying to delay activation. This incantation has been taught to knights of the royal capital for generations. Knights sent on distant expeditions lean on it as a source of courage. I think I've heard of Golden Vow. How many slots does it take up? Alright, we'll put it on next. Pretty sure, yeah, I think I've heard of it, and if I've heard of it, that means if a word rings true to my ears, then it is likely good, because I probably saw it in a build that somewhere. But now I'm confused, because I thought the ogre mountain, or like the giant mountain I was supposed to go to was up here. But now I'm thinking I never could have got up here in the first place. Yeah, no, this is a dead end. Oh, shit, am I accidentally going on the critical path? I think I am. I mean, there you go. The Mount Gelnir must have been the place with the best fire in the game. Right? #1 fire in the land. You gonna come join me down here? Are you just gonna tempt me? Are you? Okay. So I shall not pass. This way, obviously. Unotra entrance, por favor. I'm guessing I have to scale the side of the mountain with one of these little rock ramps. Right? Find up. Maybe I'll, yeah, I'll be back. Not a rock ramp, but a ladder that I must make haste up. Aha. We have toppest the mountain. So Mount Gelnir is supposed to be the highest peak in the lands between, is that right? And as I said before, where the best fire is kept. Fire I need to burn the Erd Tree's barbarous fence. Well, let's throw down some, which of these? Oh, right, this seems a little redundant. Flame Sling, yeah, cheaper than Black Flame, but I think I need a little more DMG than it's going to offer me. And I should probably level up so I don't lose these runes. Alright, now that our boons have been blessed, I suppose it's not really effective to cast some sort of buff on yourself and then just run around and not fight anything. Although it's not really measurable. What a poor scientific method that would be, is to anecdotally try and figure out if you're doing better because you have a buff on yourself. I think I'm just going to press the research. Okay, cool. Probably almost upgrade my sword again. I don't know how much higher than smithing stone whatever I need. Okay, so we're getting up with volcanic stones, I see. So we are going up what effectively seems to be Mount Hylia. Soon we're going to encounter some Gorons rolling down the hill in a ball. Are you eating your friend? Your mouth is not moving, but I'm assuming he's cannibalizing his friend. Carry on. Are you guys cannibalizing as well? My goodness. Okay. You do you. They're dead and putting their bodies to good use, I suppose. Waste not, want not, as they say. Hello, Pumpkinhead. Good to see you. Ooh, is that where you keep all your treasure? Someone casting lightning down there? Who's this sick wizard? My goodness. I didn't know you guys had wizards with you. I thought you were just a bunch of flamers. Fire worshippers, rather. Did I really just come up here for some fire arrows? Wait, are you a fire person or are you a lightning person? Can you make up your mind? This... I tell ya, this faction really needs to... faction really needs to pick an element and stick with it. Okay, I'm gonna go this way, because I think it's the wrong way to go. And you know what they say. The wrong way is the right way. Because the right way is the short way. It's a piece of advice that'll serve you well through your entire life. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen the tornado dogs. See, they picked an element. They stuck to it. They said, we're going to be wind. Guess what? They're wind. That's it. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I'm just trying to avoid pointless fights with creatures that are far lower level than I. and walking into random buildings while doing it. This is going to take me to some sort of irrelevant content, isn't it? Because, you know, I know that? Because the dungeon music's playing. And when the dungeon music plays, you know you're not anywhere relevant. There's going to be some Tomb of the Unnamed Hero or whatever. Yeah, I'm Gelmir's. So I'm not going to do this. Because I think these are can be pretty significant pieces of content, and I'm not really sure. Okay, we'll poke our little beautiful mustached head in and see if it looks intriguing. Ah, fuck this. Nope. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Okay. Wait, unless there's one of those chariot things. Very. Oh, I see one at the base. Are you a chariot? Yep. I say, fuck this. Maybe I'll do it later. Probably not. I'm leaving. It seems like I've hit a dead end here. So that really was the wrong way. Although, maybe this loops back around, so you get into Mount Gelmir, you come down here, and then you can re-loop here. I don't know, might be a big circle. Anyways, if I ever intentionally decide to bypass content, like I just did there, and anyone who hears me says, oh, I would like to see that amazing Elden Ring Superstar play X, Y, Z, wherever it may be, let me know, and I will happily go back and check it out. But other than that, yeah, I'll probably just bypass stuff that looks, at this point, unnecessary, if I shall say it that way. Like, it won't benefit me, won't necessarily have, like, maybe, I'm sure I'll get runes, because you always get runes, but the weapons in it aren't necessarily ones that will contribute to my... Weapons or spells aren't necessarily going to contribute to the end build that I'm working towards, and that it's not necessarily that important to the story. I might choose to avoid it, because I'm a busy boy. Ooh, we gonna get a little boss fight here, are we? I'm a busy boy. I want to make these play sessions worth it. Hi. Hey, are you you're the Grafted Scion. What are you? Are you a guy with a big old crossbow? Grafted Scion, right? That's the thing that we fought. Yeah, right at the beginning of the game. Let's where's oh shit! Did I just cast Blessing of the Erdtree twice, right? Instead of. Excuse me, I'm busy here, trying to buff up, and you're trying to whack me. I tell you, characters in this game are just root. Although this tree will probably. Oh, Golden Vow. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do to myself. Trying to vow to the gods. I don't know what I'm vowing. I don't know what kind of vow I'm signing myself up for. You seem like you are a holy creature. Oh, no, this isn't Grafted Scion. I fought one of these in the Stormhill Castle, right? In that Hall of Arms where they were cooking up something good. Yeah, I remember that scream. I remember Sopophoric Grease. I am not Scavenger's Curve Sword. Ooh, that sounds cool. I'm a bit of a scavenger. I mean, I'm entirely a scavenger. Unique curved sword notched like its shark teeth. Sorry, notched like shark's teeth. Weapons carried by corpse pillagers who prowl the sites of old battles, just like me. The blade is tacky with blood and covered with hefty nicks. Making it total uneven. Life can be sinister indeed. Oh, wow. Cool. Hefty nicks. Covered in Santa Clauses. Okay. Up the ladder we go. It seemed like there was some sneaky sneakerson with a crossbow waiting for us up there to Pumas one once we get to the top, but we'll find out. I'm ready for you. Clenching my butt cheeks. Getting ready to brace for an attack. Aha! Oh, you're not a... You're just a, one of those silly mechanical bird things. Oh, the range. The range. Oh, the range. The range is fine. The range is good. The range is grand. What are you? A bird. Okay, never mind. My goodness, the range on this weapon is... This attack is probably worth having just... it would seem to me that even if you had some sort of, like, fully optimized build, having Frenzied Burst accessible at any time, purely because of its range and your ability to kind of draw out enemies, would be worth it in itself, even to take up one of the spell slots. I just stumbled upon an execution scene over here. I wasn't recording. Looking for the light! Oh shit. Oh fuck. My goodness. Boy, oh boy, are these ever effective at killing me. I'm kind of impressed. Do all of the... All of the, maybe it's not every creature type, but it seems like a lot of creature types have a specific death animation for being lit on fire. It's kind of impressive. So I'm assuming fire is effective against these bad boys, eh? Roll, 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 roll. So, yes. Okay. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Yeah, so many of them have animations for death. So, okay. These things we first encountered in Lernia, right? In Ray Lucaria Academy. And they're fighting these soldier boys, soldier men, soldier guys, soldier people of the Erd Tree. So I'm trying to wrap my head right now around the interfactional carnage is happening here. It seems like it's the Lernians fighting the whoever these Erd Tree people are. I think I got some Greaves from them. Not Lendell Night Greaves. Hold on. Let me use my newly discovered skill to search for things based on recency. I know I got some boots recently. Sort. Order of acquisition. Lendell Soldier Greaves. So Greaves worn by soldiers sworn to defend the royal capital of Lendell. Rust worn and stained through unending conflict. So the Lendell soldiers are fighting what seems to be the people of the Academy, I think, who are both fighting the giants. Seems like a real clusterfuck of stuff is happening here. Not totally sure if I'm right. Actually, I'm quite confident that I'm probably not right, but I'm trying, okay? I'm giving it my best. What are you doing just hanging up in the tree? Just, man. Yeah, the Mary... Oh, actually, let's, for the sake of confirming, if I... cylindrical helmet plate, metal, reinforced by lattice, worn by marionette soldiers, crafted to serve sorcerers. Yeah, so... Yeah, they're crafted to serve sorcerers. Now, what would be interesting is if I return... I remember being outside of the academy and there being a bunch of foot soldiers of some sort at Ray Lucaria. A bunch of foot soldiers, especially in this area here, that were occupying the space, but I don't remember what faction they served. And I also don't know... I'm also too lazy to go visit. So maybe this is the... I don't know, the Ray Lucarians are taking revenge on the Foot Soldiers faction? On the...
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way.
So whoever put this... Whoever built this environment put an area trigger so that as the player entered this top space here from getting off the ladder, there's probably some spherical area trigger. So the second you kind of get on top of this guy sees you and then says that to you, because, you know, that makes sense. You come up the ladder, he sees you. But that spherical area trigger actually encompasses
Welcome, dear customer.
this space as well.
This way. Right.
And so he says it at an inappropriate time, because they didn't consider... They probably just used a spherical area trigger, which I think are less costly to use than, like, area triggers are things that the game has. They're essentially invisible walls that you cannot see. They're not walls, but like invisible spaces that you can't see, that when you enter it, an action happens. Area triggers are kind of the most basic way of implementing...
Welcome.
Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to explain why you're saying things at a weird time. Essentially the most basic way of making things happen in a game world. It's like, okay, you enter an area trigger. When player enters area trigger, spawn X, or do this or do that. It's like they're like the most basic way of making things happen in a game. So they just used the wrong area trigger here. Or if they didn't use the wrong... I mean, maybe they didn't have access to a different kind, but they probably should have made it smaller so it didn't trigger at...
Welcome, dear customer.
This guy's just bugging out.
Yes, right this
Yeah.
way. Right this way.
This guy's also being very presumptive that I'm here to see him. I could just be out for a hike. I mean, who wouldn't want... Shut up!
Dear, welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium.
So you've got gray skin.
Buy something.
Don't... That's like...
I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long.
How is me...
Please?
How is me buying something going to help you eat? There are, like, no grocery stores anywhere near here. There's a bunch of deer, like, lower down. You got a horse thing right here. Like, there's no supermarkets here. Me buying something with soul money, rune money, rather, is not going to help you in any way. But... the fuck's the guilty hood? Of course. Hooded cloak of olive brown, the garb of those accused of lesser crimes indicated by the color of sharpened branches. Okay, cool. And the confessor gloves are pretty freaking cool looking, aren't they? Too bad. A volcano pot, roped volcano pot. I guess we'll... Oh wait, I don't have enough... How many runes do I have? Oh. How about you cut me a deal, buddy? You need food, I need... Just sell these runes? Yeah, why not just... Okay. I need 700, 600. Let's just round that up to, let's just round that up to 800. That's funny, you can just... Wait. Oh, I see. When you sell things, they just get stored to you as money. This...
Hello.
Is this supposed to be some sort of commentary?
How nice of you to stop by again.
I bought something from you. Did you eat yet? Dude,
Buy
I already gave you...
won't you?
I gave you, not gave you. You have 9,000 souls more than you did before? Pretty sure that makes you rich. Runes, rather. But I wonder if there's some sort of... Like, I really like that the game just balances out. Okay, the thing that you use to purchase things and the things you use to level up, it's just one currency. Flat one currency. I love that. I think it's great. I think it makes things simpler. It just... Honestly, I think it's a great design to just have one flat currency for shopping, for leveling the character up, all that stuff. Really like that. I'm curious if there's some sort of... If they're trying to communicate some sort of message behind that, or from reading into this, that, like... I don't know. If there's some sort of deeper meaning to the fact that there's one currency in the game and it's used to both increase your power and purchase things and you get it from killing people, yada yada. You know, that kind of thing. I'm just curious if there's some sort of underlying, excuse me while I turn up my screen brightness, underlying message to their use of just having one currency in the game, or if it's just a convenience thing for them. Because I'll tell you what, I know I've worked with, you know, not closely, but I know some system designers. Obviously, I've worked with some. Hi. Oh, are you mad? Hey, me too. Hey, no, we're friends. Look. Oh, you look so fucking cool. Ah, I was gonna show you that we're buddies. You don't care. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Oh, I can't do that anymore. I upgraded from that skill. You look so cool. I wish I had glowing yellow eyes. We should be friends, though. We're Shabriri brothers. Anyways, I was talking about a partisan. What do you got? Oh, nice. Let me show you what I got. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it just seems like there's probably a lot of issues that that come with having a single currency, like how you balance it properly, like what does each person you kill give you for that currency, what is it, what do items cost my currency, but also, I think it simplifies things in a lot of ways that it's, having multiple currencies can be problematic. So a partisan, spear with a wide tip. In addition to its thrusting attacks, its highly versatile weapon can be swung to sweep through foes. Let's give that a shot. Am I gonna fat roll now? Whatever. Let's see. Because you can... Yeah, the Bolt of Grandsax. Don't even do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't mind this thrustingness. Oh. Bolt of Grandsax is actually kind of interesting in that it's oh, that's I kind of like that. I like those. Do all spears have that wide attack? Interesting. Because it's really nice you get that super effective kind of corridor style thrust attack, and then you also get that wide swing attack. That's pretty cool. Ooh, my bolt of enormous testicles. There. What's your wide swing? Oh, it's not. Okay, so that makes this a little bit less appealing. Because just having that one... Are there any sort of sweeping attacks here? What if you do No. I mean, so that makes that's interesting. It makes the partisan a little bit more appealing as far as weapon types go. I'm not sure that all the the spears, have that versatility. Oh man, I kind of wish I was using this hammer. I think it looks fucking cool. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's not that cool. It's not as cool as the... I may have to respec at some point just to use this. Just so I can be a merciless gladiator pudge. Anyways. I'm gonna quit wasting time. Who's wasting time? I mean, life is... time goes by no matter what you're doing in life. So... what is wasting and what is not? Should probably go down here and figure out what's going down. Although the fact that it lets you bypass this space suggests to me that you might want to bypass this space because it's dangerous. But I see the great glow of purple down there, and I've got thick range now. Frenzy Burst is my favorite spell in the game by far. Incantation, rather. Like, the range on it is so sick. And doesn't even use up that much FP. I mean, actually, it seems to use up actually quite a bit. You know. But just it's so awesome to have that access to such a long ranged attack. Eye of Yellow. That's new. What do we got? It's a crafting item, right? Oh, use it for clarifying bolus. Cool. Leave it. So I'm assuming I'm gonna need to. Let's craft a couple of these right now because I think I'm gonna need at least 2. Let's check out what that is in reality. I think I must have had it before. Crafting material. Where are you? I have yellow. Are you not a crafting material? Ah, there we are. A shrub of fruit bursting with ripened pulp. Which is used for crafting items grown in lands afflicted by frenzy and used for its pain-relieving properties, though it's also known to be dangerous. Intoxicant. Excuse me for burping. Okay. Let's throw down... Also, for those of you who don't know, I just learned recently in... Oh, cool. That a bolus is actually like hey-yo... I was calling it a bolus. I don't know, maybe the pronunciation's... It's bolus, but bolus is actually... essentially the food in your mouth after you finish chewing it up and masticating it. So a bolus is what you swallow. Learned that recently in my life pivot. Important skills you learn. It's amazing the things that you learn when you stop, when your life becomes about more than creating video games. I mean, not that. I did other things when I was working in the games industry. Other interests and hobbies that I did every day, almost every day when I had time. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with this. What's up? The assault on Volcano Manor, the squalid, the sick, the blasphemous, a wretched and ending war with no glory. Sorry, which manor was this? Volcano Manor. Okay. So Volcano Manor, I'm assuming a squalid, sick, the blasphemous, a wretched and ending war with no glory. I'm assuming Volcano Manor is defended by the Landell soldiers, and maybe this assault is by the Lucarians. Although they these are the Landell capital soldiers here. And they are sick with madness. Yeah, I know. We don't. So I'm probably gonna have to demadify myself at some point. Let's get these boluses ready. What's up, guys? They're really pulling out all the creature types out of their ass for this, aren't they? Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to eat a bolus. Although, I am also a party animal of the Shriebree breed, so we should just be friends. Am I just going into a cave here? Okay. I have a feeling that this is going to be a shorter space. If even like a prop. Oh yeah, because you know, there's going to be a hole. I'm going to fall through a hole at some point too, I think. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. I understand. Get a little bit blessed here. Golden Vow, I still am not entirely certain on its effectiveness. I know it's supposed to be good. But, okay, where's the hole in the floor? Where is it? These creatures... Why are you here? You were like the lowest level creatures. There must be a reason. Hi. You coming? Or do I have to come to you? Triple kill. Ah, shit. Ooh, are you new? Have I fought one of you before? This guy walks on his toes like I do. I'm a real toe walker. I don't know why. I think it's because when I was younger, I didn't get... Oh no, I've fought you before. Okay. Double kill? Never mind. Yeah. When I was younger and I'd get new pants, I didn't like them getting hemmed. So I'd always be stepping on them when I was walking through the house. So I'd just walk on my toes. You didn't need to know that. But now you do. And it has forever altered my gait. Is that it? I'm assuming this is... Oh, maybe it's like a multi-boss thing? Maybe there'll be multiple bosses? Or maybe there's multiple entrances? Je ne sais quoi? Je ne sais pas. Sorry, not je ne sais quoi. How silly of me. So, does Golden Vow apply to... When you get blessed, only... Look, oh, now he's... Demi-human Queen Margot. Demi-human Queen... Are you related to Margot with 2 T's? Or this is just the Queen of the Chimps? Fucking jar cannon. Give me some info on what the heck just happened there. Jar cannon, which uses explosives to fire great bolts, deals great damage, but is slow to reload. Experimental firearm brought to the assault of Volcano Manor, where it discovered that no one knew how to use it. So they must have just... The chimp people must have just looted it from the assault on the Volcano Manor. I'd really like some more context as to why the chimp people are here. Maybe this is their like natural home, and then people just built on top of it. Yada yada yada. Seems like there's another entrance to this cave somewhere. Keep an eye out for it, but not a big deal. Can't find it. And I think this is also one of those. Are you an invisible wall? One of those times where the loot item that's given to the player isn't necessarily related to the creature. There's like, we got a boss. We got to use it. Do we have anywhere specific for the Great Jar cannon to be used? Wait, did I just accidentally do the loop? Hold on, I'm confused. Confused and aroused. Oh, have I guess I just missed the, I'm not quite sure where I'm going. I'm a little disoriented, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm guessing that they have a lot of weapons in this game. Not a lot, at least some, where they're just like, oh, this is a cool weapon. Golden Rune 6. Okay, let's do this. Where they have some weapons in this game where there's like, we don't really know what to do with this. It's not like it's a cool weapon. It's got some lore behind it because they used it in the assault of the whatever, but we don't necessarily have a boss or a location in the game that is like, directly corresponds to this weapon as far as like lore goes. So like, okay, occasionally they'll just put a loot drop on a boss that's kind of unrelated to the weapon. And that's not a knock on the game, it's... Hi. Okay, wait, hold on. These are demi-humans. They look like all the humans, quote-unquote humans, or some of the humans at least, the soldier humans, have gray skin. These guys have gray skin. If there's demi-humans, then there's also just human humans, which I'm sure, like, Ken Pike, for example, is like a normal human. Because he's one of the most normal characters in this game, strangely enough. I wonder how Kenneth is doing. You know what? I'm happy. Whoa. I'm happy to be Kenneth's. Of all the weird... We've encountered a lot of weird, strange beings in this world. At least Kenneth was, like, sincere in his, even though he's kind of a prick and talked down to people. In some ways, that makes him kind of sincere, because he's very real, very human. So, you know what? He said I could be his champion. You know, fuck Ronnie, fuck Tattoo Girl's face. Screw all the fingers and all that kind of stuff. Pudge is Kenneth Height's champion. So the coil shield, armament designed for gladiatorial combat, rises above its peers as a particularly showy specimen. Cool. Sculpted broad snake is a poisonous breed, boosting the wielder's resistance to poison. Oh, that seems like that might be... where's the poison resistance? Guarded damage negation. Passive effects causes poison buildup? It causes poison buildup. I don't get it. Let's put it on though. So am I getting... Oh, that does not look nearly as cool. I mean, I didn't think it looked that cool, but it doesn't look cool. Okay, can you, Ah! Sometimes... Oh, this is giving me PTSD from game development. Sometimes I am amazed at the... How do I put this in words? Like, creating a shield that looks like this, you know, silly or whatever as it may be, having it go through writing, having it go through editing, which essentially makes sure that the writing is valid and, you know, makes sense for the game world, all that stuff. Like, editing is not just, hey, you wrote this correctly or incorrectly. It's also, if you're like a technical editor or just a general editor, I think, this is for the companies that I've worked for, editors have the responsibility of making sure that the writing that was put in the game gelled with the game's lore in general. So that, oh shit, I'm lost. So that if a writer wrote something, you know, the writers had a really good understanding of the game world and the game lore and all that kind of stuff. But it was also the editor's responsibility to make sure that something that was written did not, oh god, confound or compromise any of the lore that was established in the game, either in the game that was being created, or if it was the sequel to, or if it was within a franchise, you know, any of its previous installments in the game, in the franchise. So the editor's job is quite extensive. Man, do I ever go on tangents. But what I was trying to say was that even this like silly little item here, this little snake shield, like this, it takes a lot. Like it takes time to produce these things. You have to model the asset. You have to again write the description. You have to put it through editing. You have to localize all the information, and then you get things like having to actually animate the snake coming out, and then balance its damage, and then like determine where it fits in like the game's economy and all that stuff. So like, I'm really impressed that the game made these, you know, in some ways silly items, because it's like there are a lot of items in this game. It's like using this with a whip would be a very funny combo. There's a lot of items in this game, man. I'm really impressed with the amount of items and the variety, because like, you know, some of the items in the game that are pure copy paste that use kind of the same Ash of War as each other, or the same Ash of War, or the same. Can I just order? I think same Ash of War, the same like animation, all that kind of stuff. Like all of the just like basic daggers, or the weathered straight sword versus the Lord Sword and straight sword, or whatever. Like, it seems like it might be a simple addition to just add more items to the game, but it's really not. Like, there's so many layers to it, beyond just, putting in a new asset in the game. You have to balance them. You have to figure out, okay, where does the player get them in progression? How much do they cost? Like, there's a lot of considerations that go into that kind of stuff. So I really am impressed by the amount of items that are in the game. Yeah, no, it's one of the things that I think... Can I backstab with a rope? Nope. Get snaked. What's this? There's a build for you. Call it the paradoxical Indiana Jones. That's what I call it. Using a whip and a snake. Two things. One that defines Indiana Jones in a positive way, and then something that he's afraid of. I've never actually seen those movies, but I know that snakes... He does not like snakes. Anyways, yeah, so tying it all up. very impressed with the number of weapons and items that are in this game. Even the armor sets. Like, the armor sets aren't quite as... They are more just like a skin swap, but still, or a palette swap, but still you have to consider, okay, when does player get them? You gotta do all the writing for them. Obviously, you have to try to do your best to integrate them into the story, all that kind of stuff, so... Yeah, I'm very... This game has a lot of stuff in it. Not a lot of that stuff is like conversations or quests or whatever it may be, but it has a lot of items in it. Items and creatures is where this game, I think, truly kind of sets itself apart from a lot of other games. It's just the variety of items, the variety of creatures, and how well executed they are. I mean, I've talked a lot about the creatures, but from all like the build videos and stuff that I've seen, the game seems like it's balanced the items in it reasonably well. You know, no game has perfect balance. Obviously, they're always going to have... It's, you know, actually, it's not impossible. It is not impossible to balance a game. But it's really freaking hard to get a game that gives players a lot of opportunities to try out. Gives players a lot of builds that are not enormously varied in power level. So that's something I'm quite impressed by this game with, is that I think it's done quite a good job of balancing itself, and yeah, that is no meager feat. Speaking of meager feat, I'm gonna end this video, because when did I get such rusty pants? What am I doing with such rust? Are this bloody or rusty? I'm such a dapper gentleman, but I'm using these ugly pants. Oh, it's because they are. Give me something a little more. Give me something a little bit more. Let's see. I'm gonna end the video and then I go on to not end the video. As I look for something that's a little. Should I just? I want. Why are they so tarnished? Just because I'm tarnished doesn't mean I want my clothes to be tarnished. Maybe let's go full on D. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end this video. Thanks for your time. I don't love that. You know, whatever. Yeah, we'll continue up our journey. We're doing a great little hike here up to Mount Gelnir, and again, interesting that I discovered that I'm accidentally going on the critical path, even though I didn't mean to. Yeah, I assumed that the critical path was that I actually would like loop around up here and then kind of go up this way. But this is the ground lift of rolled I access after I burned down the gate of the Erd Tree, I suppose. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna end this here. Thanks for your time, and maybe I'll see you in the next one. Let me know how you're doing. It's nice to know. Or don't. Who cares? I'm just a guy on the internet. Don't expose your secrets to me. Not that I'm gonna do anything with them, but I don't even know what else to do. I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna end this. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.